ahead and use them. What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. Good!
Well, I'll tell you, nobody handles garbage better than we do.
You don't remember?
For you, the day bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. What are you smiling about?
Dude, I almost had you.
Hey guys, welcome to my next review. This is the Takara Tomy Transformers Beast Wars MP-32 Optimus Primal, or aka Convoy if you're follow the Japanese version of Beast Wars. So let's see, this is one from my collection. I picked this up a long time ago. Actually, I think this was like the reissue they kind of did in, was it 2019, 2020? I know they did a reissue. I can't remember what year it was, but this is that one. So first off, let's take a look at the package. Now, I think I originally got this from Pulse, and it came in that black sleeve, this sleeve right here, where it's just the boring with how they sell Takara products in the States. Is all it says is MP-32 on the side. But the inside packaging is you know, got all the good artwork. So we have images of Primal and Robot and Beast mode. The top just says Transformers Masterpiece, MP-32, Convoy, Beast Wars. Then the legal stuff on the bottom and the barcodes. Side panel, another image in Robot mode. And then Beast mode. And then the back showing all the different options, highlight some of the accessories. And there we go. All right, so before we go over the figure, let's kind of go over some of the accessories. This mainly just here's the collector's card and the instructions. Yeah. I don't know what's this paper. Oh, I think the paper is the information for the batteries. So it takes 2 LR44 batteries. So we'll see that once we get into robot mode. Let's see why we have it out. Let's take a look at the beast mode. So here he is in beast mode. And then, so, you know, we're kind of doing these out of order. So you can kind of see, like, he has like a wash to him where It's a very smooth plastic, but it looks like fur, almost like how it was in an animation. So it's really it's kind of funny with the Rat Trap and Rhinox. They didn't really do it. It's more of a textured flesh, where this is just smooth. But his chest and belly are painted. So he does have articulation, so his arms rotate, they can go up. And then he's got, which is an elbow bend, which is basically, see his hands, no movement on the thumb, but his index finger is on a separate single hinge at the base. And then his remaining 3 fingers are on hinge together at the base. So essentially his arms is his robot mode articulation. The head can kind of move up a little bit and go side to side. Not a whole lot of movement in the head. And then the legs, you can kind of mess with a little bit. And he can also, let's see, but not a whole lot of posing. Like, I mean, his toes kind of move, but that's just from the transformation. But you can kind of, I think you can pull his head up and you can bring the legs down. And you can almost get that. There's a way to do it. I don't know. I think you have to untab it a little bit. No, I didn't do it. Let me check the instructions. There's a way you can do that. Hold on. All right, so if we want to do like the kind of the gorilla pose, so bend that panel back, and then that way you can tilt his head. Undo. So he does have butterfly. You can do those butterfly, and you can kind of get more of a in front of him like that. And then there's a you can bring the hips down. Tell you what, it shouldn't be that difficult to unpop, but man, there. So it pops like that. All right, get his chest back in place. Everything kind of came. Once you have that, kind of gives you a little bit of room, and then you can kind of do like a more traditional gorilla looking pose, but his rear looks a little weird with it spread out like that. Yeah, so that's that. And then if you want to get him back to the way he was, just pop that back in. Same thing with the shoulders. All right, a couple more things while we're in beast mode. So his head does pop off, and then this is where the batteries go. That's what I mentioned earlier, the LR44. And then he comes with a couple different faces for gorilla mode. So currently he has like the stoic face. He comes with a smiling face. And then he has an angry face. That's all you do. Just kind of grab by his ears, pull it off, 2 pegs, and they go on like that. So that's all for beast mode accessories. So let's get the transformation. All right, so let's get Optimus Primal transformed. So let's start off. Let's kind of pop his arms forward. Kind of get them out of the way. And then we'll start with the legs. So this panel up here, it pulls out, and then you rotate it around. You can extend his legs. Twist this kneecap piece. Twist that kneecap piece, then bring the leg the rest of the way down. And then this back panel will go up. And then now you can collapse what's going to be his calf in robot mode. Flip the toe forward, and then the monkey toes fold in to his foot, and then that piece flips out as a heel spur. Do the same thing on the other leg. Pull this upper like thigh panel out, and then it rotates like that, and then kind of pull his leg out, and then that you got to keep it up so that way you can bend that down. And then this panel goes up, and that panel tabs in. Flip the toes, flip the toe, and then flip the heel spur up. So your legs are kind of looking like that. Next up, we have to get the torso done. So what you want to do is flip these panels out, pull this back panel out, it needs to come loose up around his collar. Jesus. All right, once you got that out of the way, you can rotate it. Keep that like that. And then next you want to untab his chest and his belly. I wasn't having this much of an issue with getting him into monkey mode. Pull that chest out so you can get clearance. And what you want to do is rotate his head around, his heads around. Yeah, I didn't. There. And then once you have that in position, you can pull his belly out. I don't know what was holding that in, but good Lord. And then you want to put his monkey chest down, and then that way you can pull up his belly and it tabs in to his head like that. So now you have all that. You can rotate at the waist, bring his back panel up. Well, before you do that, you can flip this around so that it exposes his jet thrusters. And then this should tab up. What am I missing here? All right, so you want to position this backpack, and then these pieces will tab into it, and that'll immobilize it. And then you want to kind of push those shoulders back in. Bring his arms down, then his chest. This comes up, or I should say his belly. That comes up, rotates, and then pushes back in. Now, the only thing you need to do left with the arms is flip his shoulders up like that, and here's Optimus Primal in robot mode. Other than like the whole finicky rotating his head around, not too difficult. I was having a little bit of issues. But let's go over articulation. It's a funny thing, you know, there's not, let's see, you want to rotate his elbows. So the elbows are like that, and then rotate his wrist. But the articulation from robot mode and beast mode are pretty much the same, like I said, in beast mode. And you get the full 360. Well, first the head is on a ball joint, so you can you get the full 360. You can kind of go sideways a little bit, forward about that far, back that far, not a whole lot. 360 on the arms, bicep swivel, shoulder can go up. That does have like a little butterfly. I don't know if that's part of the transformation, but because they kind of pop in, but you can use it as a butterfly. Single jointed elbow to get more than 90 degrees. Wrist rotation, pretty snug. And then the hands are the same. No thumb movement. Index fingers on a base hinge. And then the 3 remaining fingers are on a base hinge. He does have a waist swivel, no ab crunch. Thighs all the way up to there. For the splits, you can go that far forward, that far back on a soft ratchet. There is a single jointed knee, like the transformation kind of, I guess you consider it double jointed. There is ankle pivot, back and forth, and then the foot can go up and tilt down. And what's kind of cool is, so there's like a piston here, but it doesn't move on the piston. There's actually a rail and a pin, and that's what slides and allows that to go up and down. So that's pretty much it for articulation. Let's go over some of the play features or / accessories. So as we saw, batteries, you tap down on his head, his eyes do light up. It's a timed function. After a few seconds, it'll go out. He has a pair of blasters that come forward. He does have cannons in his wrist, and the easiest way to get those out is push that little tab on the bottom of his forearm, and that will bring out his gun. Then you can pull out the barrel And there's one on each wrist. Same thing. I almost forgot about that, but you pull the barrels out and he can shoot. Let's see, next up, he does come with a pair of swords. And those have this typical masterpiece tab and slot. And those just, you don't have a lot of room, but they do tab in his hands, maybe. So you got that. And they also can store on his backpack like that. Let's see, next up, he does have different faces. So right now I have a stoic one. This one looks like a more like shock kind of. Mouth's open. Kind of barely see it. This one looks like a smile. And then the last one is the battle mask. I think that's more of like toy design. I can't remember if we ever had a battle mask on the animated series. And the easiest way to get that out is to put pressure on the brow, and then there's a slot and tab, and then they just slot right in. So yeah, easy enough to swap that out. And that's pretty much it for accessories. So let's move on to final thoughts. All right, let's move to my final thoughts. Actually, this isn't a bad figure at all. Probably one of the best Masterpiece and Masterpiece Beast War figures. Decent articulation, not the best. The only thing I would say that really limits it is the differences between Beast Mode and Robot Mode. It's almost really similar when it comes to what you do. Oh, one thing I kind of forgot, but I think I touched on a little bit on the Rat Trap review. So he has a peg on his back, and that peg pops open, and you could fit the, I think, really 30 Rat Trap. Till we got the Masterpiece Rat Trap, and it fits on that as well. The Masterpiece Rat Trap comes with a little clear plastic piece that allows you to peg it on the Rat Trap's chest, and then it pegs on the back of Primal. So kind of cool with Rat Trap coming out in 2025, and this was like, what, 2016, 2017? I can't remember the exact year this came out, but they had that, you know, that they remembered to implement that once they finally got to the actual Masterpiece Rat Trap. It says 2022 on this, so that's when the reissue came out. But yeah, I definitely, if you're a fan of Beast Wars or just an MP collector of Transformers, this is a good one to have in the collection. Highly recommend. Good play features, decent amount of accessories, and just kind of cool features. Like, you know, he does the arm cannons like that, and the cannons on his back that flip over, and then the little jetpack portion of his backpack as well. So yeah, I really dig this one, and like I said, recommend. But that's all I have for this one. If you could hit that like button. Also, if you're not a subscriber to the channel, please subscribe. Try to hit that 1500 before the end of 2025. We're close. Don't know if we'll get there, but if we don't, not a big deal at the same time. Check me out on all the other socials, along with YouTube at Talib1980_collects. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I'm on Facebook page. I'm posting news posts daily on any, things that hit my feed. A lot of third-party Transformer news, some action figure stuff. then all that stuff is compiled. And on Tuesdays at 1 a.m., we do a live pre-record doing the recap, the news and review of that week. So yeah, check that out. Also, every Saturday night at 11 p.m., we are live streaming Men on Films. We are talking about movies. Me and some guys for Fair Fight Club, and also some other tubers that I've met along the way. It's been a fun show. Last week we talked about time travel movies. So check that out if you haven't seen it. And that's pretty much all I got. So I'll take care. You take care. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.